Hello, everyone. My name is Braylee, and welcome back to the Twilight Road, where we advocate, protect, and learn about soul health, our inner worlds, and emotional intelligence through exploring aesthetics, symbolism, and energy. My content is for artistic, educational, and entertainment purposes only. We as individuals are responsible for our own health, safety, and privacy. Do not take what I say in place of the consultations of your advisors, physicians, and most importantly, yourself. Okay? To be clear, my intention with this space is to create a sanctuary where we can connect, communicate, and cultivate our souls, our inner world, and our emotional intelligence for the sake of expressing, healing, and liberating ourselves. Boom. Okay, now that we got those formalities out the way, boom. How are you guys? Let me just show you where I'm at real quick. Sorry. I just got a notification. Let me show y'all where I'm at a little bit. Tell me how beautiful this is. Look at it. Clear sky, as much as you can see. Boom. So beautiful. Okay. Again, how are you guys? Definitely let me know how you guys have been since my last upload. What do I want to learn about you guys today? Give me an animal. Give me the last animal that you dreamed of, or give me an animal that you would choose to shapeshift into. Okay? And then I'll answer my own as well, obviously. I would choose. Damn, I think about this question a lot. Okay, I heard a seagull. I'm gonna go with a butterfly. We're gonna move past this quickly because I need to get into what I need to say. I wrote down a lot. I wrote this down, and it's extremely important that you, the viewer, you, whoever is listening to me right now, that you heed. Yes, heed. We're going with this level of theatric and drama because it's necessary. I'm not gonna fuck around too much. I like to keep things lighthearted, but here we go. Okay. Again, hello everyone. My name is Braylee, and I have a message. As of this moment, you have a choice. As of this moment, you have a choice. You can choose life and nature, choose family and memories, choose to embrace the love in yourself and others, to foster it, tend and nurture it. Because at this point, you're either choosing the growth, abundance, and brilliance of life, or its erasure, its corruption, and its end. My fellow people, my humans, my kin, I do not know you, yet I have love for you. I have never spoken to you, but I know that you guys are worth protecting. I have never spoken to you. I have never seen you, yet I can see how beautiful and how rich and how colorful and diverse and multifaceted your lives are, and how valuable that is. Each and every single one of us, no matter what size, no matter what form, no matter how different or how unfamiliar, we all share an oath as living, conscious, aware beings surviving together, sharing this earth together, and learning and experiencing in life together. That oath is to the sanctity of life. That oath is to the preservation of art and community. That oath is to our children, their growth. That oath is to the animals in the environments That oath is to the sacred cycle of beauty that is life. If it isn't clear to you yet, this is not about Democrats versus Republicans or conservatives versus leftists. No. This is a war on the very nature of life itself. This is a perversion, an attack, an offense, a corruption, a defilement of the future, of the innocence of our generations, of purity, of our very bodies. This is a war on our souls, the very core of our purpose, the essence of our existence, and nobody is safe. Do you not see? They drain and violate our spirit. They poison our resources, corrupt our senses, and manipulate our orders and our systems. This is crazy. This is shit that you can only imagine or see in films and videos, but it's real, and it's here. It's been here. It's been here for a long time, and this is no point to turn the blind eye or to stay silent or to not get involved or to not lend a helping hand. This is not the time for that. Does the weight of global water bankruptcy not frighten you? Does being cut off from the rest of the world and hated not worry you? Do these concentration camps and murdering, kidnapping groups not invoke shame and empathy? It is more apparent now than ever that this is a war for life, a war for our minds, our bodies, our loved ones, and our souls. It is more apparent now than ever that this is a war of a spiritual nature. Now is the time of humanity. Now is the time where we step up and help each other, where we are needed most. Now is when we step into our embodied selves in order to protect each other, to heal each other, to help each other self-express and to liberate. I believe that the concepts of soul health, inner worlds, and emotional intelligence are the keys to our healing, our expression, and our liberation as a fellow community of humans. Figures like Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, J.D. Vance, RFK Jr., Elon Musk, celebrities that have been worshipped, people in positions of authority and power, they all have a common binding trait. And that trait is evil. Evil gestated by misery, resentment, and self-loathing. That same trait applies to all the people that have been brainwashed and choose to continue to support and protect these demons, I'll say. The fact that these people are worshipped too, all y'all all have that evil trait. Let me continue. This is what I mean when I say that as of this turning point in the world, as of this turning point in our world history, you are either on the side of humanity or you are on the side of the end of all the values that we hold beautiful, invaluable, and sacred. This group is intentional in their cruelty. They want to silence our voices. They want us to die slowly and to suffer. They want to take every single thing that we have from our lives, our bodies, our minds, our children, and our souls. These people, this kind of energy, it does not care. It does not give a fuck. It does not give a flying fuck about us. It is selfish, it is greedy, it is inconsiderate, hollow, immature, and worst of all, it does not share our value of life. The fact that these individuals were even allowed to reach these positions is crazy to me as well. Let's get that out the way real quick. And admittedly, I'm not too well versed in law, government, and politics. I'm not too familiar with the systems and how they function. However, I will say I am more than well versed in the matters of the soul, health, inner environments, landscapes, and worlds, and emotional intelligence and understanding and language. Which is why I believe that if we legally recognize the existence of God, if we legally recognize the existence of the devil, then we need to legally recognize the soul and integrate our spirit, the spirit of humanity, into our houses of health, into our houses of faith, into our houses of education, into our houses of food, and most importantly, into our houses of law. Our souls, our spirit, our humanity, our empathy, grace, and love is our most valuable facet and is critical, if not vital, when approaching each other. When we lack, disregard, and blatantly violate our humanity, our souls, our greater good and spirit, we get what we have today as of February 25th, 2026. This is why we need to welcome, protect, and embrace each other, because it really is us versus them at this point. They will continue to protect each other like the roaches they are. And there is no reasoning with them. There is no debating with them. There is no having a conversation with them. They are a hive mind willing to perverse and corrupt and defile and die together. There is no pleading with these individuals. So I want to make this very clear in case the memo has not gotten through yet. We are fighting for life, and I do not intend for life to stop flourishing. The beauty of being able to stand here in this moment is that nature is embracing me. Nature is both beautiful and brutal, and nature calls for us to purify ourselves of rot and disease. Evil is real, our souls are real, and our triumph for life is real. Being able to be here and speak and take in this moment is beautiful. This is worth protecting. This is worth fighting for, worth understanding and exploring, worth sharing. I love you all, and definitely stay tuned, because next video we're going to be talking about the bread and butter that I've been waiting for. The soul, aesthetics, and energy, and how these things are the keys to exploring our inner worlds and understanding our emotional language and being able to connect with our soul. You can reach me at thetwilightroad@gmail.com if you have any questions, if you'd like to talk about anything I mentioned, if you'd like to book a one-on-one where we connect and explore what your personal aesthetics are and what your soul's blueprint and essence can show us, and what your energy is reading, what it's reading as. It's a very exploratory, and it's so inspiring, and I don't even know what the word would be, but it just it inspires such a glint and a twinkle in my eye for looking deeper and looking further and being able to see beyond in any case and scenario, especially with ourselves. I love you. You can reach me at thetwilightroad@gmail.com, like I said, and I'll catch you at the next one.